In 1995, a college student disappeared on a trip across the USA.
I reported him missing right away, but they wouldn't take it.
So his mother started investigating.
I got the case file. I started going through and saw people that wasn't interviewed.
I joined this mother's search for justice.
Are you recording us?
I am, yeah. Someone Knows Something, Season 6. Available now.
This is a CBC podcast.
The room became very distorted, and I thought my bones were all melting. And I just wanted to scream that I wanted to get out of there.
From CBC Podcasts and the Fifth Estate, this is Brainwashed.
The person who comes to the Allen Memorial Institute comes voluntarily and leaves voluntarily. There are no bars, there are no locked doors.
The true story of the CIA's attempts at mind control.
I had over 109 electroconvulsive shock treatments. Their objective was to wipe my memory.
You can get along with people by now. You are not afraid of others.
A story that began during the Cold War.
They took our boys and brainwashed them so they would give out the most extraordinary lies.
And a project codenamed MK Ultra.
Tonight we report on a secret CIA research project carried out in Montreal in which mental patients felt they were used as the CIA's guinea pigs.
Some of it is hard to believe.
That was a national security bordello in which we hired prostitutes to give LSD to their clients in order to help the United States fight communism.
Much of it is devastating.
Reading about sensory isolation is one thing, and then recognizing that my father is in this room for 2 months with his eyes covered and his hands covered and hearing voices hundreds of thousands of times. I mean, it's mind-boggling.
And the experiments, they never really stopped.
They working with electricity, and they play with my body and my mind.
It's a story about what happens when medicine and the military collide, and intelligence agencies act with impunity.
We did a whole lot of things that were right, but we tortured some folks.
They're not just individual victims. Whole families are victimized, and whole generations are victimized.
What's that like for a kid to have lost somebody who's still right in front of you?
Oh, my shrink spent a lot of time on that. He said it's devastating.
I'm Michelle Shepard, and this is Brainwashed. Available September 23rd on CBC Listen or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's an awful feeling to realize that the man whom I had thought cared about what happened to me didn't give a damn. I was a fly, just a fly.
For more CBC podcasts, go to cbc.ca/podcasts.